Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's November 1st, 2025, and I took yesterday off. It was a stormy day here yesterday. Some pretty significant winds. I came out here this morning to take a look at the shop, and I could see one of the white birch snapped off out here. And so over the last few days we've gotten just over 2 inches of rain, which is we really need the rain and all, but I was feeling pretty lousy yesterday, and we had the high winds and some intermittent rain, not very much rain yesterday, and I decided, well, I'll just take the day off, try to recover some. I'm still not feeling great, but it's nice to see at least a little bit of water in the pond. That's nice. Well, a tad frustrating coming out here and seeing this birch, because it took down a few apple trees in here. Now, these are things that just happen. This part of the first food forest, and I packed things in so dense, and I've been thinning things out over time, but I think it was last year that this honey locust split in half and came down and wiped out this peach and the rosebud. I can't think of the names right now, but it really wiped out several trees in here, and this one here really knocked out a few. That's a real nice apple underneath there that's all shredded, and a pawpaw, and well, I can't, a red bud. That's a red bud over there, come to think of it. And I'll just have to come out here and work on this some, see if I can get this mess cleaned up. Just one of those frustrating things, by golly. But I knew that I wanted to take this down, but I wanted to use ratchet to come up because the top of it was dead, as you can see here. I was going to take the top off and then work my way down, so that I didn't do any damage to the rest of the trees in the food forest. But these things do happen. So one of the things I'm going to work in the workshop today. My granddaughter Laurie's coming over. I'm not sure what job she'll do. One of the things she's doing is helping clean up the rocks in the driveway and all, so that when I do snow blowing, I don't shear pins or throw stony projectiles any place to do damage. So that's good. I do want to get some more work done in here. I'm not going to get up on the roof today, even if it's nice. The other day, in the video I posted that yes, there's still one more leak up here, leaking in the same spot. It's just about 7 feet from this overhang here over there, and it's someplace in there, and it's working, and it's fairly high. So when I went in, I ordered another roll of the ice and water, $370 I think, something like that. Ordered it from Home Depot. They could get it by the 6th. Then yesterday got an update saying, well, it may be coming the 4th. And today, and you know, as far as communications with Home Depot, it's really tough. Then today it says, oh, prepare for your order today. I mean, which would be absolutely fantastic if it comes today. So that would be awesome. But we will see. So, well, anyways, one of the things I'm going to do is going to take some measurements here and see what I'm going to use for my header board going across here that the torsion spring will mount on. Again, I put these 2x6s in the other day, and these will support the tracks for the overhead doors. So those tracks will get mounted to this with the rollers in them going into the doors here, and I purposely beforehand went ahead and put the nailer up above there, so that's what the ceiling will get nailed to, besides the the underside of those trusses up there. It'll get nailed to that so that we got a nice solid end there. And you can see I left 5/8 of an inch spacing so that when we put the plywood up there, it'll be able to set right on top of that while we're waiting to get it nailed. It just makes it a bit easier. So I'm going to take some measurements, going to see which header board I'm going to use going across here. And then I've got to do this on the other 3 doors. And I may come in here and work on getting the nailer up on this end and the nailer on that end. I may do that today too. But I'll have to make sure I make enough space to get ratchet in here to do that. So we'll see what I end up doing today. Or I may be going out there doing a little chainsaw work. Oh, Lord. You know, just all part of homesteading, farming. You know, these things happen. And they don't always come at the best time. But is it really a good time? Who knows? So we'll see what I end up doing today. I'll touch back later once I figure it all out. Wish me luck.
Woke up this morning, sun on my face, chasing the dream at my own steady pace. No shortcuts taken, no half-hearted tries. Every step forward lights fire in my eyes. Sweat on the journey, heart in the grind, building the bridge from the now to what's mine. Whatever you do in life, give it your best. Pour in the passion, outshine all the rest. The wins that you stack are the bricks in your wall. Foundation for futures that answer your call. You're carving the path, writing stories in time. Skills in your pocket, turn mountains to climbs. Doors swing wide open when effort is true. The life that you're making is waiting for you. Late nights learning, small failures teach. Every scar earned is a lesson in reach. From canvas to code, from stage to the street. Master the craft till your heart beats complete. Doubt tries to whisper, but courage replies. Watch how the effort paints gold in the skies. Whatever you do in life, give it your best. Pour in the passion, outshine all the rest. The wins that you stack are the bricks in your wall. Foundation for futures that answer your call. You're carving the path, writing stories in time. Skills in your pocket, turn mountains to climbs. Doors swing wide open when effort is true. The life that you're making is waiting for you. One day you'll look back, see the tower you raised, built grain by grain through the nights and the days. The kid with a dream grew roots in the fight. Now opportunity knocks in the warm morning light. Whatever you do in life, give it your best. Pour in the passion, outshine all the rest. The wins that you stack are the bricks in your wall. Foundation for futures that answer your call. You're carving the path, writing stories in time. Skills in your pocket, turn mountains to climbs. Doors swing wide open when effort is true. The life that you're making belongs to you. In the rhythm of the seasons we find our way, learning lessons from the light of day. In the balance of the earth we stand, guided by the wisdom lent by hand. Every action, every choice we make, ripples through the world for our own sake. Listen to the whispers of the land, adjust our ways and understand. Apply self-regulation, keep it true, accept feedback in all we do. Nature's voice will guide us right through the darkest night to the morning light. Apply self-regulation, take a stand in harmony with the earth, hand in hand in the garden where we grow our dreams. Watch the ebb and flow of nature's streams. We learn to give, we learn to take. every step a chance to innovate. From the soil to the sky above, we find the balance, we find the love. Listening to the signals all around, in the silence, wisdom found. Apply self-regulation, keep it true, accept feedback in all we do. Nature's voice will guide us right through the darkest night to the morning light. Apply self-regulation, take a stand in harmony with the earth, hand in hand. In the cycles of the moon and sun, we find the truth in everyone. Every challenge, every grace leads us to a better place. Apply self-regulation, keep it true, accept feedback in all we do. Nature's voice will guide us right through the darkest night to the morning light. Apply self-regulation, take a stand in harmony with the earth, hand in hand. So we journey, ever wise, with open hearts and open eyes. Apply self-regulation, hear the call, in nature's wisdom we stand tall.
In the morning light, we rise and shine, working in paradise one row at a time, tending to the gardens under the sun in our mindful living sanctuary. Our work is never done. Yes, we are homesteaders, farmers, and friends, building a future where the harvest never ends. In our food forest where the wild things play, we're growing a better tomorrow each and every day. We plant the seeds of hope, watch them grow, native plants and rare treasures in every row. From our nursery to your hands, we share the green, bringing nature's peace and beauty like you've never seen. Yes, we are homesteaders, farmers, and friends, building a future where the harvest never ends. In our food forest where the wild things play, we're growing a better tomorrow each and every day. With every shovel, every spade, we build a sanctuary in the shade. Communing with nature, feeling so free, this is the life we live, come and see. Books and media, treasures to find, helping people everywhere find peace of mind. In the gardens, in the soil, we find our way. In our mindful living sanctuary, we work and play. Yes, we are homesteaders, farmers, and friends, building a future where the harvest never ends. In our food forest where the wild things play, we're growing a better tomorrow each and every day. Working in paradise all day long, with nature's rhythm we sing our song. In our mindful living sanctuary so true, we're growing a better tomorrow for me and you.
Okay, so right now I'm in Ratchet, and I just got the other nailers up at the south end, and I'm taking measurements now for the north end to see what size boards I need to fit in between these small blocks up here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm swinging around and
in a world that's always busy, always loud, I find my peace away from the crowd. The noise it overwhelms, the chatter drains, but in the quiet, I break these chains. Please don't take offense, it's just the way I'm meant to be. In the silence and the solitude, that's where my soul feels free. Please don't take offense, if I need to be alone in nature's arms and gardens bloom. That's where I've found my home. Walking through the forest, I feel alive. Every step, every breath, it's how I thrive. The whispering trees, the rustling leaves, they're the company that my heart believes. Please don't take offense, it's just the way I'm meant to be. In the silence and the solitude, that's where my soul feels free. Please don't take offense if I need to be alone in nature's arms and gardens bloom. That's where I found my home. One-on-one, if the topic's right, I can shine, I can be the light. But large crowds, they steal my spark, leave me drained and in the dark. Please don't take offense, it's just the way I'm meant to be. In the silence and the solitude, that's where my soul feels free. Please don't take offense if I need to be alone in nature's arms and gardens bloom. That's where I found my home. So understand, it's not about you, it's just the way I have to renew. In the quiet, my dreams take flight. In the stillness, I find my light. Please don't take offense, it's just who I am inside. In the quiet moments, I reside. That's where my spirit can glide.
Well, things went pretty well today. I started off getting, let me see. And I can't remember all of it, but I ended up making sure that I had all of these 2x6s that will support the tracks for the overhead doors up. And my granddaughter, Laurie, thank goodness Laurie is so wonderful, and she came over today and cleaned up a lot of the rocks in the driveway. You know, all the rocks along the driveway and roadways have to be picked up before the snow flies and all. And so it's a blessing Laurie was able to come over and help out with that. And actually, not help out, she actually has been doing it all on her own. Then she came back and helped me get the headers. So that's where the torsion springs will get mounted right up to there for each of the overhead doors. So we got all 4 of the perimeter doors, the east and west doors, I should say, completed today. So they're all set. And I think yesterday I got all of the nailers for the ceiling at each end up. So real happy that's there. I did notice there is some more plywood that I'm going to have to trim up above. There's a small spot over there. Try to remember to do that tomorrow, hopefully. I still have nailers that I got to put here, so I'll put some 2x4 nailers, making sure I just got to go around and get them all up. So we need a nailer here, need a nailer here, one there. So just go around every spot that I see where we got to have nailers. And speaking of nailers, I just got done putting the nailers all along this south gable end and the north gable end. That's why ratchets in here made it much easier getting up there. So I went up there first, measured, cut the boards that I needed in between each one of the blocks, going up there, and then put those up in there. So we are making progress. And thank goodness for Laurie giving me a hand. That was really, really wonderful. So again, so I need a nailer here, a nailer here, another nailer here. Yeah, so these are mostly 10-footers here. And I'll have to do some more 16-foot nailers over there. Yeah, I went out back and dug out some, not all. I still have to go on out and take more apart. But I'll need this metal track work here to suspend the back half. So once the tracks come back here, once the tracks come back to about here, I'll have to support those overhead doors that way. So yeah, that's working out just beautifully. Perfect. So I got this in here for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll get these couple of 2x6s that'll go up here. I'll get the plywood on here first, then get the 2x6s on, and then get the header across there. Hopefully I'll get that done tomorrow. And if weather's nice, I'll get up on the roof and see if I can patch that, because the ice and water came today, just like Home Depot's update notified me. So that's good. So pretty happy with what we got done. Couldn't have got it done as quickly or as efficiently without my granddaughter, Laurie. So really appreciate her a lot. Thank you, Laurie. I love you. And I appreciate you. So, on to the next steps. Let's call it a day today. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.